Real current world record holder is Slurpee Ninja, 3138. Also the world record holder in our hearts. There's a lot of world record holders in our hearts. In my heart, I'm one too. I'll be the only one I get. Anyway, I digress. Concrete Man. TimeLink being cautious not to take a death here early on. Bustering his way through those turrets. This is one of the stages, one of the few stages, or maybe the only stage in the game where you really need to do a lot of mashing. Between all those turrets and the elephants, and more turrets. It's quite a bit. It can hurt your hand, especially if you have to reset over and over and over again in Magma Man. Having to do it without rest. Going right back to the mashing in concrete. Each elephant's 15 shots, each turret is 6 shots. There's a lot of shooting. Alright. We're gonna be on to the concrete fight here in a second. Preferably, we want Concrete Man to stay on the ground, not jump. He jumps very high despite being a big boy. So staying on the ground, we can hit him, get more shots on him after his iframes expire. However, when he jumps, I mean that's time where you can't be hitting him. So great fight there from Polytopes, TimeLink, getting ready to finish him off himself. Ooh, takes a death. Takes a death. The Concrete Man does a lot of body damage there, unfortunately. You don't want to get frozen. Alright. So TimeLink will have to try it again. Meanwhile, Polytopes will head on to Magma. Alright, finished him up. Now we are on to the double beam skip maybe this time? Yes, he got it. Last time he blocked his path. But that's how we want to use those concrete shots there. See, he was able to move through that that screen there without really having to stop and having to wait. Dragon. 5 shots. Shot an extra concrete shot there. Just make sure you got him. Throwing out 1 extra shot's not too bad. Doesn't really cost you any time. Just have to not make any more mistakes. Not that it was a mistake, it wasn't. Just have to be precise for the rest of it. Missed that second to last beam again. I see. He's choosing to use that that last concrete shot. So there's these 5-tile jumps in this game, which are pretty difficult to make. They can be made without having to use the concrete shot there, but in a race situation, better not to risk it and die there and have to go all the way back to the checkpoint. So he opted to save his concrete shot for freezing or just, you know, creating a step, making that jump significantly easier. TimeLink missed a shot there, so he had to wait for his beam as well. And now we should see Polytopes moving on to Hornet, 3rd. TimeLink doing the same thing there, using it as a platform to help him cross that gap. Polytopes making his way down into the flower. Let's see what kind of pattern he gets. He gets the 9 o'clock. That's the second worst one. And TimeLink opts to go to Galaxy third. Alright, so Polytopes here. We're going to see his fight. I hope he gets it. Wow. He got it. The right side Hornet kill. That is something I've only seen him do in runs. Yeah, incredible. So right there, showing some swag. And he's the only one that does that right now. It's interesting seeing some of the new things that people come up with. Of course, Slurpee Ninja's come up with a few new strats. You have different ways to do Tornado Man, obviously with the battery jumps. You have Polytopes' Hornet Kill, and then you have kind of a newly found flower manipulation that I know a mod goes for. So it's cool to see some new stuff come up in a game that is, 12 years old now. TimeLink getting the best possible Galaxy pattern. 2 swoops. Got 2 swoops last time, but had some difficulty finishing them off. Needed the extra cycle, but this time got him. Meanwhile, Poly is on his way up to fight Galaxy Man, with the safety of having that Hornet Chaser just in case something happens. This is the scary jump. If you bonk one of those platforms, you can easily end up just finding your way into those spikes. We'll see what kind of luck Polytopes gets here. 1 swoop, 2 swoops. Both runners getting 2 swoops. I did not see Polytopes turn red. Is he on PB pace? That would be something else. I hope he is. We already have TimeLink. He got a PB today. Maybe it's Polytopes' turn. Yeah, he is minus 6.2 seconds right now. So, definitely want to pay attention to that. Jewel Man here, making use of the Buster to mash through the turrets, doing some back damage boosts. Again, you do the back damage boost because it pushes you in the opposite direction, so at least you're still moving forward. TimeLink making quick work of Hornet Man. He'll be on to Jewel Man next as well. Polytopes, once again, using Hornet to make his way through the spider section on the swinging platforms, and was about to draw out the... Oh, he gets the worst possible cheese ball. You want the cheese ball to spawn as close to the right door as possible. Naturally, spawning to the far left, being the furthest spot from where you want to be, is not good. But he's -6, and certainly the difference between getting the best and worst pattern is not 6 seconds, so should still be on pace after this as long as he gets a clean the rest of the stage. I'm interested to see what kind of jewel kill he goes for here. Does he go for the high shot, trying to get 5 shots in at once, or he does, and he gets it, I believe. He doesn't. He misses it. That's all right. So by going for that high shot, you could potentially kill him before Jewel Man hits that right wall. But again, doesn't lose that much time. So Polytopes will be on to Splash next. TimeLink making his way through Jewel. However, goes to Plug next. This Jewel room here that TimeLink just went through, that is kind of a painful room. Polytopes. Stream is freezing up a little bit, unfortunately. So with Jewel Man, again, weak to Black Hole Bomb, but he jumps when you jump, so it's easy to manipulate him to jump. Keep jumping into the bombs and keep taking damage, so. Pretty easy fight. No one's ever died to him ever. I definitely have never died to him twice in a race. Never happened. Of course, I was fighting him with... Anyway, I digress. Alright, Polytopes. He is on to the Rush Jet platforming section after getting the bubble skip. His screen is frozen again now, though, so... Looks like he got it. Hopefully he gets this one as well. He does. TimeLink, he took that damage from that turret there. He's going to be a little bit behind. He might die. Ooh, arrow, good backup. Good job catching himself there. Wow. I probably would have just fallen and died. Splash Woman kill. Did not get the time. Got the right side kill. That does lose about... it's about half a second if you get the middle, and then a full second if you get the right side kill, so... you know, it's not the biggest difference in the world, so he continues to move on. Either way, he's still on PB pace. He's over 4 seconds ahead, so. Both runners on Plug, Polytopes. Once again, this is a precise stage here. You have to play exactly the same way. You have to play perfectly in order to know where the Yoku blocks are. And he goes with the Slurpee Ninja strat. You can use Rush earlier on there. I believe it is faster to do it the way he's doing it, but it is a bit more difficult. Of course, the benefit is that you save some rush jet ammo. You can use it a little earlier on. TimeLink about to fight Jewel Man, or Plug Man rather, with the Jewel Satellite. Finishes him off quickly. And Polytopes with a big mama jump again. Two for two. So you'll see, we talked about it in the last race, but Polytopes Plugman fight, you'll see that he just jumps to that middle section, and you know, that it's a predictable first move for Plugman. It'll be the same every single time. Whereas the refights, again, he could do 3 different patterns: far left, stay at the right, or jump to the middle. So Poly will now move on to Tornado Man, the last Robot Master. He is 9 seconds ahead of his PB right now. Meanwhile, TimeLink, he's attempting the bubble skip. This would be something else to see, a PB during the race. Not just a PB during a race, but oh. Ah, good backup there by Polytopes. He won't lose that much time. And he'll save some rush ammo, so he could get away with using it maybe a smidge earlier than he would have. Yeah, he chooses to go with what he knows. That's smart. And he does have some rush ammo. Still left. But yeah, to have a runner of this caliber PB in a race, that would be insane. I hope I don't jinx it. But he's having an incredible run right now. This run right now that you're watching could I mean, it could beat anybody in the tournament right now. You never know. And Tornado Man cooperating for him too. That kind of helps make up for a little mishap on the Sniper Joe room. So that was a Tornado Bro for Polytopes. And I believe I would love to know what the teleport was, but the screen froze, so I don't know. Did lose time, but -7 for Polytopes, so we're on a PB watch here. Pretty exciting. He has some legends that he can bop here with a PB. There's names like, I believe, like Elanesia is right there. Darko. I think he's right in that territory. And Darko, obviously another runner here who is in the tournament and has moved on to this final stage as well. So, will be interesting. We'll see what happens. TimeLink, again, he's moving through the section here. The rain pushing you backwards. Trying to stay on the ground. Don't jump. Use rush when you can. Now, of course, staying in the air as much as possible. Polytopes approaching the dragon. Switching a C-shot, finishes him off quickly. Great kill. TimeLink not getting as favorable of a pattern as Polytopes did, but finishes him off nonetheless. And he will be on to the Wily stages shortly as well. Alright. Polytopes using Rush Jet here on the last few stages, or parts of the stage, using him as a platform. And we'll move on to the Spike Pusher fight. You'll notice that he switches to Buster here. A lot of people do leave it on Rush Jet. It's really just a comfort thing. You know, Rush does take away one shot, because you'll shoot Busters as long as Rush is on the screen, but he takes away a little bit of that mash, because he'll despawn and then have to spawn back, and that can kind of throw off your rhythm. So Polytopes choosing to go with the rhythm that he knows and is familiar with, which for this fight can be invaluable. And it worked out. That was a pretty clean Spike Pusher fight, especially for a Buster-only Spike Pusher. That was really clean. Nice job. And he actually saved time. He is 11 seconds ahead right now. 11 seconds ahead of his 32-37? 32-38. So this could be good. TimeLink here, he's gonna make his way to the dragon. The coil kill is a lot more difficult, so he just stay on the ground and just mash away at him. No shame there. Polytope switching up to concrete, using it as a platform to get up that section. Using it as a stepping block, not having to stop. And let's see the flower luck. Once again with a bad flower luck. It's not the worst possible, it's second worst, but not ideal. I'll be interested to see what he does here. Again, these jumps here underwater, they're really tight, but he's on PB pace. Yeah, he's just going to go for it. He's going for the PB. I think we saw a little bit of a tiptoe last time, but you know, I think as far as he goes, he's won game one, and you know, you're ahead in the race now, and you're on PB pace. Just treat it like a PB attempt at this point. And that's what he's doing. It's paying off. Did have a little trouble there spawning Rush Coil onto that ladder. Shouldn't have cost him too much time. Let's see if he can get that. Oh, he does the back D-boost this time. Last time he was able to jump over it. Alright, onto the shark. Let's go. Sorry about that alarm. Nice clean middle phase. And let's hope for a good pattern. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. Good fight. Did lose a little time. Still minus 10. On to Wily 3. Good position to be in. TimeLink here trying to use concrete as a kind of a safety to not hit those spikes. It's definitely one of the more challenging jumps in the game. Polytopes onto the auto scroller. He's gonna dance. Oh, he is dancing vigorously. He's on PB pace and he's gonna show it off. Do the PB dance. TimeLink scooting, making sure he gets past those difficult jumps. Alright, we're at the Sniper Joe room here. He gets the rush coil this time. Gets that top Joe kill in a pretty clean room for him. Nice job, Polytopes. I'm like nervous for him. The world record in this game is a 31:38 by Slurpee Ninja. So Polytopes using Tornado Blow here. Last time he did have to switch it up to Buster. This time it looks like he's gonna be alright. Nice. Using that M-Tank. And now he's going to go on to Twin Devil. Hopefully he gets that single cycle kill. That'll just be between him and Wily Casino for a PB. TimeLink about to finish up Mega Mech Shark. His health is dangerously low. So, but he avoids that first... Alright, good, nice job. He goes through that whole phase without taking damage. Nice job. Polytope screen is frozen, leaving me stressed out. Wants to know if he gets that kill or not. It looks like it's okay. He got it. He got it. Easy every time. Alright, he is minus 9.2 seconds. Going into Wily Casino. This is it. Get the Galaxy Manip. Get a good pattern. Have the screen stop freezing. It'll all be good. Polytopes does a slight different variation of the Galaxy Manip. Taking an extra damage. Boost. But whatever works. As long as he gets it. Oh, he didn't get it. Oh, no. So I believe he'll be one concrete shot short on the on phase 2 of Wily. So close. You can still PB, I believe, but it'll be pretty difficult at this point. Tornado Man also not being a bro, just making life even more difficult. TimeLink making his way through the platforming section here of Wily 3. Screen continues to be frozen on the Magma fight. Polytopes. This happened in the refights last time as well. Just trying to mess with me. Leave me stressed out. It's alright. I forgive. TimeLink onto the Twin Devil. Let's see if he gets Easy Devil this time. Got it. Nice. Polytopes on the Splash Woman. Great kill. It's so tough to watch with the screen like that. Alright, so he's on to Wily phase 1. Shooting the eggs in his jaw. Really clean first phase there. Gets the early shot. He's going to have to switch to Magma, I believe, on this phase. I think he's one concrete short. Screen is frozen though, so I do not know. He gets another up pattern, that's unfortunate. Ooh, the miss menu also costing about a second and a half. And the PB will not happen. Ugh. That is too bad. It'd still be a 32, but Wily's being a jerk. So there's that to consider. He is getting a lot of bad patterns here. After the bad galaxy, he's getting... Oh, wow. Up again. Up again. Wily just doesn't want it to happen. GG Polytopes. He finishes up with an official SRL time of 33:24. His clock is more like a 33:16. Oh, that was such a good run. Just that Wily Casino. That's what this game does. That's what the game does. Brutal. So, we'll see if the runners want to... well, we'll let TimeLink obviously finish up, but we'll see if Polytopes wants to do an interview. A little TimeLink here. He is wrapping up the Robot Masters on the last one. Looks like Polytopes will join us for an interview. TimeLink about to finish up himself on the capsule phase. First pattern, not so helpful. Second, also not so nice. Wily not being nice to either of the runners. go. It's hittable at least.
Oh, hello?
Hello.
Wait,
TimeLink just finishing up. Official SRL time of 36:32. GG TimeLink. He's going to be joining for an interview as well, it seems. Polytopes is joining us. Congratulations. You're
Thank
going
you.
to be moving on to face BTFM.
Yep.
Yeah. So that last run, PB pace, going into Wily 4.
Yeah.
What was going on? What was going through your head?
Well, I've been on that pace before, and quite a few times, and I've always lost it to like missing Galaxy Manip or dying in a Wily stage. So it was just don't mess up Galaxy Manip, and that was what happened. Like I kind of lost track of where I was in the cycle, and then I think I pressed forward too late to get into the gate. But
yeah, I know that being slightly late, the 31.95 gives you the worst possible pattern. So
yeah, so I think once I pressed forward, I knew that when the lights went as dim as they went, that I missed the cycle.
yeah.
Like, well,
But nonetheless, still a great run. Still two
Yeah.
great runs. And again, to be on that pace, you have a 32 2x in you very soon. Hopefully a 31 at some point. So
hopefully.
GG.
Thank you.
TimeLink.
Yes, hi.
GG to you as well. Congrats on PBing earlier
thanks.
today.
Yeah. After getting that, I really hoped I could also get a deathless run in here, but I wasn't so lucky today, I guess.
I'd say you put up a great showing. You're making it out of the group stages. Your bracket was one of the more competitive ones. I think you were actually the 3 seed going into it, and
Yep.
still being able to pull off a top 2 spot, making it this far in the tournament. And then again, getting a PB the day of your bracket phase race was awesome. Awesome to see.
Yeah,
So,
thank you.
Yeah. So go ahead.
I had really hoped to try and put up a great race today, but I died in Concrete Man both times and then Plug Man in the second race, and I'm sorry if it wasn't too exciting to watch. I noticed barely any chat activity during the second race, but it happens, I guess.
I think everybody was just so enthralled in the run.
Yeah, still, I don't regret joining this tournament. I've been able to sit down with the game a lot more and actually improve really well, and I've enjoyed it a lot. So GG Polytopes.
Yeah, GG to you too.
Awesome. Glad to hear that. And yeah, coming in and improving your time like that. We had a lot of good runners in this tournament. A lot of new runners, just learn the game for the tournament. They've improved their times, pretty significantly. And that's really what it's all about,
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
Yeah, so now I think you were 36 going into this, and now you're a mid 34, so you shaved 2 minutes off your PB, so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
So how about you, Polytopes? Enjoying so far? Your life continues on. Your face BT. What do you expect up next?
To lose, I guess.
To lose. I mean, that's the thing about this game is you never know what's going to happen. Though. I mean, you have the casino. It's
I'm actually just glad I pulled off that quick Hornet kill. That was like all I really wanted in this game.
That was insane. No, you're the only one I've ever seen do that. And that kill. I mean, it's got to save. I mean, probably
like fractions of a second, probably, but I just like to do it.
BT wanting to point out the fact that he died to Capsule twice during his races, so you could very well move on, Polytopes. BT can nosedive into Capsule again. You never know.
Yeah.
So Any final thoughts, you guys, on the tournament, on your races today?
GG's to TimeLink, and I don't know. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, same thing here. Absolutely GG's to you. I had a lot of fun. I guess this is the end for me, but still. Thanks for the great races to Sloppy Ninja, Stun Rooster, and Polytopes, and GG to everybody in this tournament.
Yeah, and thanks for commentaries too.
Oh
thank
yeah,
you.
definitely.
Appreciate it. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Speed Gaming, for hosting us on your channel. We have more races coming down the pipe. We have, let's see here. We have 2 more matches left, or 1 more match left. We have Sozy Man versus Dargo. And then we'll be moving on to the quarterfinals of the bracket phase. So stay tuned; those matches will come, and yeah, that's it. Everybody, have a good rest of your Sunday.